Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the Sunshine Coast, and today, if you're watching my last video, you know I have a really tight connection to get onto a Bonza flight. And since I don't have to clear security, it looks like I have made it. Just got to find the gate. It looks like we're going to be getting a ride on Bonza today. Here's the aircraft they have over there being prepared. Of course, Bonza name their aircraft after all sorts of Australian things. So yeah, we've just got to find out where we go from. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, there we go there. I see where we need to go. How exciting. Well, let's go and check out Bonza, Australia's newest airline. So Bonza is an airline that launched themselves to the Australian media right in the middle of the COVID lockdowns of 2021. And we all thought they were joking. Another one of those airlines which is mentioned in the media once and you never hear about again. However, they are pretty stubborn and kept seeing them in the media. And before too long, there was a sighting of a 737 MAX at Seattle painted in their livery. And now I thought maybe they actually are serious. And yes, their CEO, Tim Jordan, is incredibly serious, a former Virgin executive. And before long, these beautiful 737 MAX aircraft in the striking purple livery of Bonza made it to their base on the Sunshine Coast. They launched flights about 20 days before my flight, starting off with their services to Proserpine, launching Mackay about a week earlier, and of course this is the first flight to Avalon.
See you. Thanks, Jared. 36, stand a few rows here, mate. Hey, how are you?
Excellent, welcome. Bye, thank you.
A few rows, don't go too far.
Alright, so I am on board. I have grabbed my seat in row 5, and first impressions are it's pretty comfy, really. And quite high spec. We've got a fair few gadgets here, and yeah, looking forward to this flight. So the legroom is probably about the same as Virgin, maybe actually a little bit more. My GoPro sort of case is in the way. We do have a proper power outlet down there, and then a USB outlet there. It's quite a nice seat, really. I believe these are actually the seats that Lot, who was the original customer for this plane. Yeah, quite nice. We'll have a look at it more in there. You've got your menu and entertainment comes on there, and yeah, this should be a lot of fun.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Now that we are on our way, I'd like to tell you a bit about our flights. First of all, we'd like to welcome AFLW's future champions travelling down to Melbourne with us today. We have the pleasure of welcoming the North Shore Jets coming with us. Once the seatbelt sign is turned off, you are more than welcome to use your large electronic devices and those charging ports. All transmitting devices, including smartwatches, are to remain in flight mode. We do recommend that while you are seated, keep your seatbelt securely fastened. You can purchase food and drinks from our all-Aussie menu via the Fly Bonza app and the QR code in front of you, and our team of legends deliver it to your seat. Our Bonza legends will be in the cabin soon if you need any help. We do accept credit cards only. On this aircraft we have 3 toilets, one at the front and 2 at the back of the aircraft. If the team or I can do anything to make your flight more Bonza, please do not hesitate to ask. For now, sit back, chill out and enjoy your flight to beautiful Avalon, Victoria.
Alright, so we're on the way now. Everyone's having a bit of fun on board at the moment. I got a Bonza thumb. The crew, at the moment we've got a fair bit going on, but the crew are going to get out and do the in-flight service, I suppose, if that's what you call it. You order on the Bonza app, scan the QR code on the back of the seat, and then the crew will bring it out to you. So I have ordered a snag and a bag and a sugar-free lemonade. So we'll see how long that takes to come out. All paid for on the app, and the cabin crew just bring it out to you when it's fresh. Yeah, everyone's sort of having a bit of fun on board at the moment, and the 737 MAX as it is incredibly quiet. Very impressed with it. This is my first time on a MAX. Obviously Bonza's Australia's first operator of the MAX, beating Virgin by just a few months. I will insert a screen recording of the app from my phone. Okay, so this is the Bonza app, and this is your go-to for everything on board your flight. Now there's a few podcasts on there, a few videos, and a few games. There's really not a great deal in that respect. However, if you want to order food and beverages, you'll need to be on this app, as it's the only way to order. You can order any time up until top of descent, and the crew will bring it out to you. There is no cart service on board at Bonza. Now there's a few combo deals, as shown here, and I found the prices were quite reasonable. So on this flight I ordered myself a snag and a bag, which is essentially a hot dog, as well as a Saxby's lemonade with no sugar, which wasn't quite what I received. I did receive the sugar version. However, I much prefer having sugar in my soft drink. All the menu items are fully Australian made and mostly from small business. There's a few larger businesses there, like Bega Cheese, but for the most part you're supporting small business. And as I've already mentioned, the prices are quite reasonable, like $9 for a hot dog and a drink is what I paid. And if you're not like me and want to be seen in a pair of Bonza budgie smugglers, this is also where you get them for $35. There is a little flight tracking thing. It doesn't really provide a lot of details other than the aircraft's registration. There's not much else it really does, which is a little bit disappointing. Maybe that's something they can work on, maybe showing a tracking map or something like that. But yes, for the most part, this is the app, and you will need to have this to order your food and beverage on board Bonza. Okay, the food has arrived. We have a hot dog or a snag in a bag. We have our lemonade, which did say it was sugar-free, but it's not. And personally, I'm more than okay with that. And we also get this cool reusable cup to drink out of, which has some ice. So let's give this a crack, I guess. Just thought I'd stop and quickly mention that is the Bonza CEO, Tim Jordan, sitting behind me. And yes, he is sitting in a middle seat. I mean, I've never had a hot dog on a plane, but that's actually pretty tasty. I'm pretty happy with that. I think it was $5 and the drink was $4, and it's a proper size drink. So really, that's pretty good value for money, especially when you factor in the whole seat. Everything's so cheap. This trip's cost me less than $100. We're going halfway across Australia. Well, not really, but it's a 2-hour flight. $79. $9 for a seat at the front of the plane, and then $9 for a feed on the plane. Like, you can't go wrong with that. What did Qantas charge for Sydney, also Brisbane to Melbourne, or Sunshine Coast to Melbourne? You'd be looking at, $300-400 maybe. So yeah, pretty happy.
Together we're flying you down to Avalon. We're cruising at 38,000 feet. As you can feel, it's a really nice day for flying. There's no forecast of bumps along the way. However, we do suggest for your own comfort and safety you remain seated with your seatbelts comfortably fastened. The present indications will have you disembarking on time just after 1 p.m. local. Victoria is on daylight savings, so you can advance your watch by 1 hour. The weather there, it's always nice in Victoria. 18 degrees, a little bit of cloud, and a southerly breeze around about 20 kilometres per hour. The Avalon Air Show is also underway there now, so you may get some view of some aircraft doing some bit of flying out there, or some light aircraft, helicopters around the place. There's a bit of a hive of activity happening down there at the moment. If there's any changes to that time arrival for weather, we'll get back to you. In the meantime, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the Bonza service.
So I guess to very quickly summarise, the Bonza experience for their inaugural flight from the Sunshine Coast to Avalon was absolutely fantastic. Their CEO, who was sitting behind me, did have a quick chat to me as we were getting off, asking me what I thought. I told him I thought it was fantastic. I love the flexibility of being able to order your food anytime, not being put on the spot with the flight attendants with the cart. I thought that was great, and I really hope they can succeed. Australia needs more competition, and hopefully Bonza is that competition for the majors.
Can't take it anywhere. It's one of those places that you're on the way, so thanks very much to you, man. You're out and you're in. You can have they actually do have some business opportunities to operate. Snack food business.
Yeah, there's an exercise this year, and the Yankees, I don't reckon they will bring us in this. We should go to Rocky and try and get the Have you been shot off an aircraft carrier?
A very Bonza welcome to Avalon, Victoria.
Which ship trying to do it?
We've got through a time change with our location, and the local time is 6 minutes past 1.
No, just heading off.
We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt station has been. What can you say?
Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, let's go. Thank you so much.
Hey buddy, what can I say? Thank you for that. That's Bonza. Coming back or are you staying down here? Yeah. See you, mate. Oh, that's good. Very good.
Let's go.
Just arrived at Avalon Airport on board Bonza. A really good flight, and it was really cool. Nice little arrival, lots of festivities happening around the place. And their CEO had a bit of a chat to me while we were waiting to deboard. Had a asked what I thought. Yes, that was really good to see. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe so you don't miss another video. And we'll be back. Well, actually, we're going to be continuing on to Melbourne in the next video. And yes, see if I make my flight in just under 3 hours time. So that's going to be fun. Rex business class now, they upgraded me, so I better not miss that. Yeah, so check back then, 1 week time, Monday 5 o'clock. Turn the bell on so you don't miss the video. See you then.